Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Pablo and I'm back here again with another spit build. This is kind of like the second part of this preparation I'm doing for my new upcoming Let's Play. I forgot English there for a second. So yeah, this is a craftsman inspired house. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but I don't really care. It's that was my inspiration, Craftsman. I actually took a picture from Pinterest about, and it was like this really cutesy house that had a little balcony on the front, surrounded by the roof. And as you will see in a moment, I wasn't able to make that happen technically with the fencing, but with the roof it worked fine. At the end, I really liked the way this turned out looking like. So I would consider this a success. This is also the house that we will be playing in for most of the Let's Play, or at least the first part of the Let's Play. We will play on the other house as well, like the big scary mansion, from time to time, and then eventually we will be playing on it a lot, uh, a lot more than in this one. You will see why when the actual, what's the word? When the actual criticism comes out. I mean, I think a lot of you might already figured out what that Let's Play is going to be about, but if you haven't, then you'll just learn it next week when I come out with the Create-A-Sim video and then the actual Let's Play, like the first episode of the Let's Play. But for the time being, we would be playing in this house for the most part. And I am actually kind of happy with the way it turned out. It's not super big. It's got three kind of like medium-sized rooms, I would say. One for a toddler, one for an infant, and then one for the parents. It's got a cute little backyard with a couple of playground equipment. I think it has some swings, and then it also has like that little toddler slide. Which, by the way, we need to get we need to get what's the word? Like actual, bigger slides for like children and up, like we had in The Sims 2 and in The Sims 3. I don't know if in The Sims 2 teenagers and adults can use this slide. Um, I don't remember. I don't think I've ever tried it actually. But either way, it's a bigger slide and children can use it. So I think we need something like that in The Sims 4. Like we need more playground equipment because The Sims 4 has this bad habit of giving us huge things. I don't think they have done that as often as they used to anymore. But in the beginning of the game, everything was huge. The telescope was huge. We have the jungle gyms, which are fine, but I associate. I don't know about you, but I associate jungle gyms with like fast food restaurants and stuff like that. That's where I would see them when I was a kid, at least. Um, so yeah, I mean, to be honest, we need more like regular playground equipment. Is what I would say. Would be kind of like the word, not the word. Well, yeah, I would look at the word. We need more regular playground equipment. But what we, yeah, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I would like to have slides for older Sims. That's basically it. That's basically my rant. Also, yesterday, the new update came out that introduced burglars, and I'm actually very excited about that. I was playing yesterday, and I did not get burglarized yet. I know there is a lot challenge that you can put so that it happens more often, but I kind of want to, I mean, yeah, like I kind of want to leave it to chance. Instead of increasing my chances, I just want to be how possible, how actually likely it is on a regular LOD without that LOD challenge. And I mean, it's not like I played a lot of days. I think I played for like maybe 3 or 4 days in game because I was working at the same time, and you kind of gotta sometimes you gotta focus on what you're actually doing, like your actual job, instead of playing a video game. But I did not get burglarized in those in my gameplay yesterday, but probably was gonna happen eventually since now it's a thing. Um, I also find the name they gave the robber, the thief, the burglar. Um, she's called Robbing Banks, which I think is really funny. It's such a dumb pun, but so fitting, literally. It's so. I mean, what I mean with so fitting is like it fits The Sims. Like, of course, it fits a burglar. It's a pun about robbing banks, but uh, it fits The Sims. It's that kind of silly humor that this game has always had. This franchise, and I'm really happy that they're kind of playing into that a little bit more because with The Sims 4 sometimes it felt too serious. Like they would add some interesting stuff in the beginning as well. Like you have the weirdos in city living, which you can just see, people in this raccoon costume sleeping in the streets. And I mean, it's funny, and it's kind of like that silly humor. They don't do anything special, but just walk around in there. But the fact that they have added an NPC like the burglar, which is iconic, I think it's really good. I think it took them way too long to do that, um, but they did it. And for what I've seen, what I've heard this past day, people are really happy with it. I'll give you my I'll give you my review as soon as I get robbed in the game. But in the meantime, um, it is very, um, it's very, it's good. It's good. I'm so out of focus today. I don't know. I think it's just too early for me. It's like 9 a.m. I woke up at 7 because I had stuff to do before I actually work. I work until 11:30, so I still have a couple hours before I actually need to work. Um, so yeah, I'm a bit out of focus because I'm still kind of like a bit asleep. I haven't had my morning coffee because I ran out of it, and I am not gonna go buy coffee at this very moment in time. So yeah, that's that. So you're gonna have to bear with me this video when I am acting like I don't know what I'm saying. I mean, it's bad enough that I never know what I'm saying anyway. So now that I'm kind of like half asleep and kind of like out of focus, I think it's a little bit worse. But it's fine. The burglars are fine. They look good. Well, the burglar, because it's just one. She looks good. She looks fun. You have the new alarm. You have the new alarm, and the alarm has more interactions than they regularly do. Because in the past 3 games, she would just put the alarm, and it rings, right? It does what an alarm does. And then you will get the police to arrest the burglar. And in here, it does that as well, but you can upgrade it for it to have like a direct link to the police so they come faster. I think that's what the blog said at least. You can also upgrade it so it zaps the burglar, which I think is really funny. You have more interactions with the burglar in of itself. Like you can interact with her fully, like romance her, marry her, make her join your household, which will prompt the game to create a new burglar. You also need what else can you do? Oh, you can call the police, of course. You can fight her if you want to. If you have other expansion packs, then you can get like help from not help, but you can fight her off in different ways. As in, for example, I think I read that if you had a dog, the dog would chase the burglar away, which I think is really funny. And yeah, I mean, spellcasters, you could use the spells to kind of like make her go away or punish her for trying to rob you. Vampires can just suck on her blood or her plasma, should I said. Um, like there's just a lot of ways that you can interact with her. Apparently, again, not in my experience yet because she hasn't come and robbed me. And even if my Sims are regular Sims, they own a horse ranch because I wanted to play with horse ranch because I never done that before. And she hasn't come and robbed the ranch yet. But when she does, I'll update you all on what my thoughts are. But so far, she looks like a good NPC. Like she looks well done. Curious to see if she will, because some of the NPCs in the game um, are questionable, a bit questionable, and can be a little bit annoying or not work properly. Like Bornhilda, I think, had a problem with her because she just goes back and you have to invoke her again, and that's annoying. It would be better if she was just in her coffin like she used to be, but I digress. The bootler looks fun. Also, I hoped they didn't, but I had hoped that they would just update the vampires to actually come into your house again because that was removed. I don't know if it happens when you play in Forgotten Hollow because I don't think I've played in Forgotten Hollow ever since 2017 when the pack came out, but I know that they don't come if you live in the other worlds, and even if you live in like Willow Creek or Oasis Springs, like the worlds that existed before the vampires came out, it does not happen there. They just go and knock on your door, and they don't go in, which it's kind of sad. I miss that, and I hope that they would update that, but they didn't. And you could download a mode, but then it just makes it happen every night, and that is annoying. I wish that they would have just updated and just like the burglar, give you an option to turn them off, and that's it. Like I think that would be the greatest middle ground for people that don't like to be um, robbed, or in this case have their Sims be victims of vampires. They can just turn it off. But then for people like me that kind of like that aspect, silly aspect of the game, and that feeling of danger within the game, would enjoy to have. But they didn't. Alas, they didn't. So I guess I'm gonna have to keep hoping, keep dreaming that it would come back at some point. But yeah, it seems like a cool update. Next week we get the new expansion pack, which apparently the burglar will be able to come into small businesses and rob them as well, which I think is a fun addition. I think it's a bit of a miss that they did not apply that to other type of businesses. I was building a bed store yesterday, and you cannot add the um, what's it called? Oh, I forgot. Like the new lot challenge, you cannot add it into the other businesses. So I think that was a bit of a miss. Like if they're gonna have her be able to rob the other businesses, they should have just implemented that throughout the game instead in all the lots the game has that you can possibly own. I'm not sure if she comes into residential rentals. I assume she does. Either way, they're corrupting the game right now, so I don't think a lot of people are using them. But I'm guessing she does. So I hope she does. I hope that they um, did not miss that, like, because they do tend to do some kind of weird things with that. But anyway, we're almost at the end of the video. I've been rambling a lot and making absolutely no sense, so sorry about that. But then again, um, as I already mentioned, it's too early for me, and I'm speaking in a language that's not my first language, so you're gonna deal with it just like I am dealing with it right now, very poorly. So yeah, we're about to be over. Next week, I'm gonna be uploading the Creative Sim video for the families that we're going to be playing, and then as well as the first episode. I think that's going to be coming out on Wednesday, and then on Friday, I don't know, I might upload another speed build, like just a random speed build. And next Saturday I am planning on doing a stream for my first impressions of the new pack, so be on the lookout for that. I'll let you know all the details next week when I actually kind of like have decided what I'm going to do exactly. But yeah, be on the lookout for that. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Just remember to like this video, comment what you thought of the house, what you thought of burglars, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye, guys.